Archangel Michael says, last night, something powerful happened. A shift in the spirit realm, a divine movement that touched someone's soul so deeply that they broke down in tears. Not just any tears, but the kind that come from a heart that has felt the undeniable presence of God. This is no coincidence. This is a sign. A message directly for you. When the Spirit moves, it moves in ways we cannot always understand. But one thing is certain, God has been speaking to you. You have felt it, haven't you? Like this video if you believe. Something was revealed in that moment of overwhelming emotion. A burden was lifted, a heart was mended, and a breakthrough was set in motion. This was not just a fleeting moment, it was a divine appointment, orchestrated by the heavens. The enemy tried to keep you down. The weight of struggles, the voices of doubt, the storms that felt unending. But there is something the enemy never understood: God had already set the stage for your victory. Your season of pain is shifting. The heavens have declared it. The chains that held you back are breaking, and the divine doors that once seemed locked are now opening wide before you. Type Amen to receive your breakthrough. There have been moments when you felt alone. Moments when you questioned whether God was still near. But last night was proof. That overwhelming feeling, those tears, that unshakable presence, you were not alone. Your angels were there, standing guard. They were assigned to you before you were even born. And last night, they stood closer than ever, watching, protecting, delivering the blessings that have been waiting for you. There is a reason why your heart has been heavy. A reason why the weight of past disappointments has lingered. But hear this: your past is not your future. Your trials are not your final story. Type 999 if you receive this message. God is lifting you up. Where you were once overlooked, you are now being recognized. Where you once felt weak, strength is rising within you. Where you once felt lost, direction is being given. This is the time to step forward. The shift is already happening. The transformation is underway, and your testimony is about to be written in a way that will leave people in awe. Archangel Michael says, the battles you have faced were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to shape you, refine you, and prepare you for the blessings that are unfolding right now. Can you feel it? The atmosphere is changing. The delays are turning into divine timing. What once seemed impossible is now within reach. Your prayers have not been ignored. Every tear, every sleepless night, every whispered plea, they have all been heard. And now, the answers are coming in ways greater than you imagined. Type Amen if you are ready to receive. There are doors opening right now that no man can shut. Opportunities that have been waiting for you to step into them. The favor that has been assigned to your name is finally being released. This is not just a message, it is a confirmation. A divine signal that the things you have been waiting for, the breakthroughs you have been crying out for, are now being delivered. You have been faithful. You have stood strong even when it felt like everything was against you. And now, heaven is responding. Type 444 if you claim this breakthrough. The shift is happening faster than you think. What took years to break will be removed in an instant. What seemed like an endless struggle will suddenly become your greatest testimony. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt rob you of this moment. Stand firm, because your greatest blessings are arriving now. Your story is not over. Your purpose is greater than you can imagine. The plans for your life are unfolding in ways that will leave even you speechless. Archangel Michael says, "The victory is already written in your name. The favor has already been assigned. The miracles are already in motion." Type Amen if you receive this divine shift. Let go of the past. Release the burdens that have kept you bound. Step boldly into the new season that God has prepared for you. This is not a coincidence. This is not a random message. This is a divine appointment, and you are standing at the threshold of something extraordinary. Do you feel it? The power in these words, the undeniable confirmation in your spirit. This is God speaking directly to you. Type 333 if you believe your blessings are here. Last night was a sign. A moment of divine clarity. And now, you are being called to step into what has been waiting for you all along. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have not even entered yet. Doors are opening in ways you never imagined. Blessings are flowing towards you at this very moment. This is not the time to give up. This is not the time to turn back. This is the time to step forward and claim what is already yours. Type Amen and walk into your destiny. The enemy has tried to convince you that it's too late. That you are too broken, too lost, too far gone. But hear this now, God's grace is greater than any mistake, any failure, any setback. You are chosen. You are called. You are stepping into a season of blessings so great that even your enemies will have to acknowledge that God's hand is on your life. The time is now. The shift is here. The victory is yours. Type 111 if you receive this word. Archangel Michael says, "Someone saw something last night that shook them to their core." They couldn't hold back their tears because what they witnessed was not ordinary. It was divine, a message so powerful that it stirred their spirit in a way they never expected. It was as if heaven itself reached down and touched them. Something within them shifted, something deep inside was awakened. They felt a presence so strong that it left them speechless. This was no coincidence. This was a divine encounter. A moment that was meant to happen exactly as it did. Type 777 if you receive this message. They had been carrying a burden for too long. A weight that made their steps heavy, their nights restless, their heart weary. But in that moment, something changed. Tears poured from their eyes, but these were not tears of sorrow. They were tears of release, tears of breakthrough, tears of finally feeling seen by the divine. The pain that had been locked inside for so long was breaking free. This was the moment heaven stepped in. This was the moment God said, "Enough. No more suffering. No more struggling. It is time for your healing." Type Amen to receive your blessing. The enemy had tried to keep them down. Whispered lies, endless obstacles, a storm that refused to pass. But even in the darkest moments, they held on, even when they thought they had no strength left. But last night, the atmosphere shifted. A power greater than any struggle, greater than any battle, greater than any darkness, surrounded them. And in that moment, everything changed. They realized they were never alone. That every tear had been seen, every cry had been heard, every silent prayer had reached heaven. And now, the answer was here. Type 999 if you claim this breakthrough. Chains were broken. Doors that had been shut for years were suddenly swinging open. The very thing that had been blocking them was now being removed by a force that could not be stopped. They felt it in their soul. A new beginning. A fresh start. The weight that once held them back was lifting, making room for something greater. This is the shift they had been waiting for. The moment where everything turns around. The point where the pain turns into purpose. Archangel Michael says, the season of delay is over. The things you have been waiting for, praying for, hoping for, they are now moving toward you. Faster than you expected, greater than you imagined. The tears of yesterday are being turned into the testimony of tomorrow. The struggles you faced will soon be the reason you stand in awe at what God is about to do in your life. The breakthrough is happening now. This is not just a message. This is confirmation. A divine sign that you are stepping into something powerful, something life-changing, something that was meant for you all along. Type Amen if you are ready for this shift. The enemy thought they could stop you. Thought they could break you. Thought they could keep you from reaching what was meant for you. But they were wrong. You are chosen. You are called. You are stepping into a season so powerful that even those who doubted you will have no choice but to acknowledge that the hand of God is upon your life. This is not just another day. This is the moment when everything changes. This is the beginning of the greatest chapter of your life. Type 444 if you receive this breakthrough. What is coming is greater than what has been. What is ahead is filled with more joy, more peace, more favor than you have ever known. The things that once caused you pain will now be used to bring you into purpose. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't even entered yet. Doors are opening for you in places you never expected. Blessings are aligning in ways beyond your understanding. The heavens are moving on your behalf. What was once delayed is now being accelerated. What seemed impossible is now being made possible. Type Amen to walk into your victory. Your past does not define you. Your struggles do not limit you. Your mistakes do not disqualify you from what is coming next. Every setback was just a setup for something greater. Every disappointment was just positioning you for something better. Every challenge was just preparing you for a destiny that is bigger than anything you have ever dreamed of. This is your moment. This is your time. This is the season where you step into everything you were meant to be. Archangel Michael says, the battle has already been won. The victory has already been declared. The blessings have already been assigned to your name. Let go of the fear. Release the doubts. Walk boldly into this next chapter knowing that nothing can stop what is meant for you. This is not an accident. This is not a mistake. This is divine timing, and you are exactly where you need to be. Type 333 if you believe in this divine move. The presence you felt, the tears that fell, the shift that happened, it was all meant to remind you that you are not forgotten. That you are deeply loved. That your prayers have been heard. What is coming will leave you speechless. The favor, the opportunities, the blessings, it will all happen so quickly that you won't be able to explain it. You will only be able to say, God did this. The struggles are ending. The pain is fading. The new beginning is here. Type Amen if you receive this message. Archangel Michael says, something powerful happened last night. Someone witnessed something so divine, so overwhelming, that they couldn't control their tears. They cried, not out of pain, but because their spirit was touched in a way words cannot describe. It was a moment that changed everything. A moment where heaven met earth. A moment so intense that their heart could do nothing but surrender. This was no accident. This was no ordinary night. This was a divine appointment set by the heavens just for them. Type 777 if you receive this message. They had been searching for a sign. Waiting for confirmation. Hoping for something that would prove they were not forgotten. Then, it happened. A presence filled the room, a warmth surrounded them, and suddenly, everything that once felt heavy was lifted. They fell to their knees, overcome by the realization that they were not alone. The weight of their struggles, the battles they had been fighting in silence, all of it came rushing out in waves of uncontrollable tears. But these were not tears of sadness. They were tears of breakthrough. Type Amen to receive your blessing. For so long, they had felt lost. Like they were fighting a battle no one could see. Like their prayers were floating into the void, unanswered, unheard. But last night proved otherwise. Last night was the moment heaven whispered back, I have always been here. And in that whisper, everything changed. The burden that once seemed unbearable was now in the hands of the divine. The wounds that once felt unhealable were now being mended. The fears that once controlled them were now fading into nothingness. Type 999 if you claim this breakthrough. The enemy had tried to keep them down. Had tried to make them believe they were too broken, too unworthy, too far gone. But the enemy failed. Because last night, they were reminded of who they truly are. Chosen. Called. Destined for something far greater than they ever imagined. The tears were not a sign of weakness. They were proof that their spirit was awakening. Proof that their breakthrough was closer than ever. Archangel Michael says, the shift has already begun. The prayers that seemed to go unheard have been answered. The doors that once seemed locked are now swinging open. This is the moment they had been waiting for. The moment when everything begins to align. The moment when the struggles of the past start making sense. They are stepping into a new chapter. One filled with peace, favor, and divine blessings. One where everything they lost is being restored in ways they never expected. Type Amen if you are ready for this shift. The atmosphere around them is changing. What once felt impossible is now within reach. The obstacles that stood in their way are crumbling before them. Their name is being spoken in rooms they have never entered. Opportunities are aligning that they never saw coming. Miracles are unfolding that will leave even those around them in awe. Everything that has been held back is being released. The time of waiting is over. The time of stepping into blessings beyond imagination is here. Type 444 if you receive this breakthrough. The battles were never meant to destroy them. They were meant to shape them. To prepare them for what is coming next. And what is coming next is nothing short of extraordinary. A level of favor, joy, and peace that cannot be explained. A level of divine alignment that will leave them speechless. This is not just a message. This is a confirmation. That what they have been praying for, hoping for, believing for, is on its way. Type Amen to walk into your victory. They are rising. Stronger than before. Wiser than before. More prepared than ever for the blessings that are about to pour into their life. The chains are broken. The delays are ending. The new beginning is here. What they thought was lost is being returned. What they thought was impossible is now happening before their very eyes. What they thought would never change is changing right now. Archangel Michael says, this is their moment. This is their breakthrough. This is their time to step fully into the destiny that was written for them all along. No more fear. No more doubt. No more hesitation. The favor is upon them. The doors are opening. The miracles are happening. Type 333 if you believe in this divine move. The tears they cried last night were not in vain. They were the release of everything that had been holding them back. They were the final moment before everything shifted. This is their time to rise. Their time to receive. Their time to walk boldly into the blessings that have been waiting for them all along. What is coming will be greater than anything they have ever known. The joy, the peace, the abundance, it is all aligning right now. The heavens are moving. The breakthrough is here. The transformation is happening. Type Amen if you receive this message. Archangel Michael says, something happened last night that changed everything. Someone saw something in you so powerful, so divine, that they couldn't hold back their tears. They wept because they witnessed the light within you shine like never before. It was a moment of revelation. A moment where the presence surrounding you was undeniable. A moment where heaven made itself known through you. This was no ordinary sight. This was no random occurrence. This was a divine confirmation that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Type 777 if you receive this message. For so long, you've been walking a path that felt uncertain. You've questioned whether your steps were leading you where you were meant to be. But last night, someone saw the truth. They saw the strength you carry, the resilience you embody, the power of your presence. And in that moment, they understood that you are divinely guided. That the road you are on is not one of chance, but of purpose. Their heart could no longer hold back the emotions. Their spirit recognized something greater within you. And through their tears, they felt something shift in their own soul. Type Amen to receive your blessing. This was not just about them seeing you. This was about them seeing what was working through you. The energy, the calling, the divine light that is awakening in your life. What you carry is not ordinary. The battles you have faced were not for nothing. Everything you have endured has been leading up to this moment. And now, even those around you are beginning to see it. They are feeling the presence that moves with you. They are witnessing the transformation happening before their eyes. Type 999 if you claim this breakthrough. There are things shifting in the unseen. Doors that once seemed closed are now beginning to open. Answers that once seemed distant are now coming into view. The enemy tried to silence you, tried to hold you back, tried to make you doubt the power that lies within you. But they failed. Because the fire inside of you is burning brighter than ever. What was once hidden is now being revealed. What was once delayed is now being accelerated. What was once uncertain is now becoming crystal clear. Archangel Michael says, your presence carries something divine. Your voice holds power. Your journey is inspiring more people than you realize. Last night was a sign. A confirmation. A message that you are stepping into a new level of favor and authority. Everything that has been weighing you down is about to lift. Everything that has been standing in your way is about to fall. The divine is making a way where there was none before. Type Amen if you are ready for this shift. The world has tried to convince you that you are ordinary. That you are just another person walking through life. But heaven sees something different. You are marked. You are chosen. You are walking with a purpose greater than anything you can imagine. And now, others are beginning to see it too. The presence you carry is undeniable. The power working within you is unstoppable. Type 444 if you receive this breakthrough. What happened last night was not an accident. The tears they shed were not without meaning. It was a reflection of the impact you are making without even realizing it. Your journey is not just for you. It is for those who are watching, those who are being inspired, those who are finding hope through your strength. The light you carry is reaching farther than you know. It is touching lives in ways you have yet to see. It is breaking chains and opening doors for others. Type Amen to walk into your victory. The heavens are moving on your behalf. What was once a struggle is now becoming a testimony. What once seemed impossible is now aligning with divine timing. You are stepping into a season of divine acceleration. A time where things begin to unfold at a pace that leaves you in awe. A time where you will look back and see that everything had a purpose. The tears that were shed last night were a sign. A sign that something is shifting. A sign that the next chapter of your life is beginning. Archangel Michael says, the favor over your life is undeniable. The protection around you is unbreakable. The blessings coming your way are unstoppable. Step boldly into what is coming next. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt silence your voice. You have been prepared for this moment. Everything you have been through has led you here. And now, it is time to rise. Type 333 if you believe in this divine move. The person who wept last night did so because they felt something beyond this world. They felt the presence moving through you. They saw the light that is guiding your steps. This is your time. This is your season. This is the moment where everything begins to align. What is coming is greater than what has been. The blessings ahead are bigger than you can imagine. The favor upon you is stronger than ever before. The heavens are moving. The breakthrough is here. The transformation is happening. Type Amen if you receive this message.